Hey guys, and welcome back to GameSpot on coverage E3 2013. Carolyn Petit, Dan Capini.
Yes.
We're talking Plants vs. Zombies.
We sure are. Not just any Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Yes.
Tell me about this thing.
Okay,
What's the deal?
so this is well, what I saw was a 4-player co-op kind of survival mode, and it's kind of like a tower defense-y shooter. And so if you've played something like Sanctum, I think some of the concepts carry over, but this is totally in the Plants vs. Zombies universe with the Plants vs. Zombies characters and stuff. So basically, the first character plant that I saw being played was a Peashooter. Okay, and the Peashooter, he is a mobile character, kind of I think kind of a well-rounded standard shooter character. And so as you can, and the zombies come in waves in typical like Plants vs. Zombies fashion. So you can just shoot the oncoming zombies, but you also have the ability to kind of spawn defenses in the environment. So the Peashooter spawned like used in addition to the generic just peas that the Peashooter fires, he also fired a chili bean at one point to freeze some zombies. He switched into like a pea Gatling mode for a brief period of time, like a burst of additional power.
So this is my question for you: do you stay as a single plant for the duration of the wave, or does it evolve by pickups? Or?
So what I believe you do stay as, you pick your plant and you stay as that plant. Now I can't say that for certain because the way the demo was structured, it was like, this is sort of like how a 4-player co-op mode would play out, and it was jumping from one plant to another. And so I think that was the equivalent of like, well, now we'll see what this player is up to, but it was actually just one person running the demo. So I think you pick your plant and you're stuck with it, but I can't say that for certain.
But you can have multiples of the same plant? Or is it a case of everyone has to choose something different?
That's also a good question. I mean, what I saw was 4 different plants. So in this scenario, like each player would be a different plant. But they may have just done that to show the greatest range possible. They didn't cover, unfortunately, like plant selection and how that works.
Pretty early days. They've only just revealed.
Exactly. But a great assortment of characters. For a while we saw the Chomper, who is much slower moving but has the really powerful chomp attack when you get up close to an enemy. There's the Sunflower, who is a kind of a balance between healing and attack. So as the Sunflower, you can heal your comrades. And one of the coolest things I think in the demo was, so the Cactus is kind of, I think, like a sniper character, like a long-range character who shoots the needles at long range. And at one point, the Cactus spawned a garlic drone, and it was just like very much like a drone in say Call of Duty. You took the point of view of the drone, and then the drone like painted an area and called in an airstrike of corn missiles that just devastated the area. Yeah, it's just, it really is just, it's going to put a smile on your face. I mean, the characters, the world of Plants vs. Zombies just generates so much kind of warmth, and I really feel like this, taking that world and applying it to this kind of action tower defense hybrid, it really seems like just a very natural fit.
What about zombies?
Yes, so
people want to play as zombies too.
Well, okay, so I know that there will be modes that do allow players to play as zombies, but no additional details at this time. They weren't talking about that in any detail. I will say, though, that during the demo that I saw, I did get to see a few cool different kinds of zombies. The standard zombies that just come in the waves. There was a disco zombie boss who has a spinning disco ball attack. And then there was the Gargantuar, the massive.
So some of the returning ones we've seen in the
exactly.
tower defense game.
Yes, yeah. So a lot of returning favorites. There's also plants from Plants vs. Zombies 2, like a Bonk Choi made an appearance at one point. So, definitely a lot there that we're all familiar with and already kind of feel an affection for.
Awesome. You can check out more on Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Oh,
Well,
two, sure.
There's the Facebook game
Right,
and
Garden Warfare.
On GameSpot.com.
Yes.
And you can also, if you've got questions about Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, you can also
Tweet.
put them on the email computer thing.
Yes, right.
You can tweet at them
Yes.
using the GameSpot E3 hashtag.
Yes.